Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on November 7, 2023. Israel-Hamas war. Hezbollah official says group could be forced into wider conflict over Gaza attacks. Sky News, Hezbollah's second-in-command warns of expanding conflict. China, world's biggest debt collector as poorer nations struggle with its loans. Lebanon's foreign minister less pessimistic about Israel-Hamas war spreading. Sky News, Gaza latest, fears mount of Lebanon joining war, communications blackout in besieged strip. Holy Grail of Shipwrecks to be raised from the deep, with its $20 billion of treasure. The Independent, San Jose galleon, Holy Grail of Shipwrecks with £16 billion treasure haul to be raised off Colombian coast. Sky News, £16 billion shipwreck will be raised from the deep. The Times, Holy Grail of Shipwrecks to be raised from ocean bed. The Independent, Holy Grail of Shipwrecks to be lifted from the seafloor after more than 300 years. Hungary sacks museum chief for not enforcing under-18s ban at LGBT exhibition. The Guardian, World Press photo exhibition, Hungary museum head sacked over LGBT content. BBC.co.uk, Hungarian museum director fired for allowing minors into exhibition with LGBT content. Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, Hungary museum head fired for not enforcing LGBTQ law. EURACTIV, Hungary has fired the National Museum director over LGBTQ+ content in World Press photo exhibition. Israel's military says it is striking Hezbollah targets in Lebanon. Reuters, Monday briefing, how Hezbollah is fueling fears of a new front in the Israel-Hamas war. The Guardian, Hamas armed wing says it fired 16 rockets at Israel from southern Lebanon. Al Jazeera English, IDF chief warns Lebanon after Hezbollah attack kills Israeli. UK pulls out envoys as war intensifies. Hindustan Times, Hezbollah and Hamas in Lebanon exchange fire with Israel. Russia-Ukraine war at a glance, what we know on day 621. The Guardian, Ukraine orders investigation after Russian attack on brigade ceremony. Al Jazeera English, Ukraine opens criminal investigation into deadly Russian missile strike. The Independent, embezzlement investigation in Ukraine, Russia tries to retake southern village, Odessa museum hit. Euronews, Russia-Ukraine war, list of key events, day 622. Israel-Hamas war, UN Security Council fails to agree resolution, as it happened. The Guardian, Israel will take responsibility for Gaza for an indefinite period, says Netanyahu. The Telegraph, Netanyahu, Israel will have overall security responsibility for Gaza indefinitely after war. The Times of Israel, Israel-Hamas war November 6 top developments, Netanyahu tells ambassadors war with Hamas part of "global battle" against "barbarism". WION, ABC's Muir presses Netanyahu on whether he takes responsibility for October 7 intelligence failures. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.